Hi, I'm Mario Mancini, former WWE wrestler, and first inductee into the 2014 New England Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame. When I want my wrestling news, I watch the Squared Circle.
Welcome back to the Squared Circle, the award-winning Squared Circle. As Mario Mancini said, when he gets his wrestling news, he gets it here. I'm here tonight with Mr. Tom Dacey and Mr. Jacob Zimmerman. We got a lot to discuss this week.
Good evening.
First off, a good friend of Mario Mancini's and a friend of our show, Mr. Paul Roma of the Young Stallions and Power and Glory. SummerSlam, 1991 was the last event he was at, I believe. He just had knee replacement surgery and he's having complications. He has an infection and he's currently in the hospital. We want to send out our thoughts and prayers to him, and hopefully he'll have a quick recovery and no further complications. So, Mr. Paul Roma, I'd love to have you on the show. I know we've met, talked a little bit. We'll schmooze. And we'll get him.
You just met him recently, right?
Yeah. And you'll see maybe a little footage coming up of him working out with Mario Mancini. And the other announcement we have to make is, 2 days ago was Joseph von Schmidt's birthday. So happy birthday, Joseph von Schmidt. A couple days late, but another PWI 500 nominee, or actually winner. Right. He was in the mid-300s, I believe.
Yeah, and doing quite a job with this young fella right here.
Yep. Yeah, actually, four of the people that you can go see at PWA on their shows made the list of the Pro Wrestling Illustrated's Top 500. Azrael, of course, Joseph von Schmidt,
Lucifer Lords,
and
I think Tommy Mack.
Tommy Mack, that's correct. Heart Attack Tommy Mack. All four worked with PWA, and we congratulate all.
That says something right there.
The first time on the list, and he's got nowhere to go but up. As we spoke to him last week, and we thank him for being on the show also. A lot going on in the world of wrestling. Holidays coming up. Everyone be safe.
And of course, I'm posing tonight as Daniel Bryan's younger brother.
Yeah, you're getting a little.
Yes.
A little of fear of the beard.
It's respect the beard.
Respect the beard.
Learn your facts.
Oh, the Red Sox is fear of the beard. Right.
Learn your facts.
So yeah, you can be the new signee for the Red Sox as well.
Might need me next year, huh?
Yeah, definitely. AJ Styles left TNA.
I understand he's going back to Ring of Honor.
AJ Styles may be back in Ring of Honor. I understand he's got a match coming up soon with AR Fox.
That will be amazing.
That will be amazing. AJ Styles, AR Fox.
Pennsylvania.
That would definitely be one for the ages.
Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Yes, a little out of our jurisdiction, but
be worth it.
Too far of a ride.
Well, maybe if I could get Hollywood to get the executive limo now that we have a GPS.
Yes. Yeah, Hollywood's notorious for getting lost.
Left.
So what's going on in your world, gentlemen?
Not much. I had some shenanigans this past Friday night.
McManigans.
With SmackDown.
Yes.
I recorded it in my DVR, went in to watch it, and it said it recorded the whole 2 hours and 3 minutes. Proceeded to watch it, like 54 minutes in, it cut out.
Oh. But so. Jacob has the SmackDown news, right?
Brodus Clay faced Tensai, and he lost due to distraction of Xavier Woods and the Funkadactyls. Then it was Biggie Langston versus Jack Swagger in a non-title match. Jack Swagger lost. And maybe the funniest thing of SmackDown, deport Santa Claus. Because it's true, he's an illegal immigrant.
Well, you know, I have keeping up with Jay's segment, Worst of the Week.
Yep.
Again, my nomination this week is Michael Cole.
Oh, yes, yeah. I think you were a little more perturbed by that than I was, but go ahead.
But, you know, I mean, it's one thing. I mean, you know, he made a comment about Santa Claus, and he said, why are you getting so upset? Santa Claus isn't real. He's a mythical creature, blah, blah, blah. But my whole thing about it is, okay, you got kids there in the arena. Obviously, the kids are going to go home and see if they can see themselves on TV.
Right.
So, come on, Michael Cole, wake up.
Yeah, I guess you could say it was inappropriate on his part. But
you know,
that may not even been, you know, his remark. It could have been, you know, scripted or told in his ear by Vince or somebody backstage.
He needs a new script.
Oh, Jerry Lawler needs some new jokes.
No, he just needs a new script.
I say they should bring JR back in commentary.
Yeah.
I miss JR.
You know, I was just talking about Paul Roma, and we were watching SummerSlam from 1991, and behind the desk was Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon, and they were just so great together, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
And you know, they just played off one another, and you can tell that, you know, at the root of it, that they were friends and liked one another, even though there was animosity on camera.
They need to bring some of the old days back, you know.
They need Roddy Piper.
Yeah.
He's
Roddy Piper was also on commentary there too.
He's hilarious.
You know, I really don't think you have the guys that can talk. You know, Jesse the Body was another one that, you know, would sit at the desk with Vince McMahon. And the two
those
of them
were
together.
classic times too.
Oh yeah.
We need Flair as a manager.
And I think WWE has to look back and see how great that was and bring some of that into, because Michael Cole and Jerry Lawler are just tired now.
And I think that down the road you're going to see, I can kind of see it coming already, a tear in the relationship between the Authority and Randy Orton.
Yes, yeah. And rumor being that Batista is going to come back and get involved in that storyline.
Well, they just made 2 action figures with him for a WrestleMania set.
Oh, Batista.
Yes.
Yes.
A basic and a double pack with him with Ultimate Warrior or Brock Lesnar, one of those two. And they also made a Zeb Coulter action figure.
Is this the first time in the line for Zeb Coulter?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he showed up around earlier this year. So, yeah.
Now, was there ever a Dutch Mantel figure?
Not that I can recall.
No.
Do you recall, Dylan?
Nope.
We'll have to check the archives for that.
But I do think that the Tenzai and Brodus is going to turn into a wonderful feud.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
They also made a double pack of them, too.
And we'll see if they split the Funkadactyls, or if they fight over them, or you know, winner gets Funkadactyls.
Xavier Woods does.
And do you think too, I mean, we've seen signs of it already, do you think that there's an eventual crack in the Shield?
Oh, absolutely. There definitely will be. Roman Reigns is rumored to get a major push. And what becomes of Ambrose and Rollins, we don't know yet. But
Rollins is probably going to stay champ, and Ambrose is going to stay champ, and Rollins might go back to NXT.
Yeah. So that remains to be seen. But big news, they did announce, which we reported earlier, we didn't have a date, but they announced a date for the direct-to-DVD movie, Scooby-Doo at WrestleMania. I myself, I'm really psyched for it. It should be a lot of fun. It's been a long time coming, and I think it'll be fun.
Get your Scooby snacks ready.
Yeah, I believe it's mid-March, right in time for WrestleMania. So that'll be a fun little lead-in. And I'm getting a message. We've got a call, so let's run to the call. Welcome to the Squared Circle.
Hey, does anyone know how the Buffalo Bills made out yesterday? I was away, so. Does anybody on the panel know how the Buffalo Bills made out yesterday?
I think you're being facetious.
Yes, you know.
Good evening, Mr. McCarver. How are you?
How are you, Tom and gentlemen?
Yes.
Looking well?
Thank you, thank you.
Although the Dolphins still have a ray of hope, I believe. They're not out yet.
Well, they do, but actually they'll probably win next week. They're playing my favorite team in Miami, but when I saw the score 19-0, I said, well, I know there's one phone call I'm going to make.
Yeah, but my Vikings, oh my goodness, the Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings,
oh my goodness.
Friend Tarkenton.
Oh my goodness.
I believe that was.
I'll take Brett Favre at this point.
I do have not a wrestling question, but a wrestling comment.
Yes.
Earlier this week, I run up at the Planet Fitness. I joined the Planet Fitness up in Meriden.
Yep.
And I ran into Joseph von Schmidt up there.
Oh, wow.
And it was cool. I wasn't sure if it was him, so I approached him. And then he had, what was it, PWA?
Yes.
He had a PWA emblem on.
Yep.
So I went up to him and I said, excuse me, are you Joseph von Schmidt? He says, yeah. I says, oh, and I said, I'm a friend of Tom Dacey's. So then he punched me right in the face. No, I didn't. No, I told him I was friends with John, I'm friends with Tom and friends with you, John. But we chatted for a little bit. He's a nice man.
He is. He's a great person, a wonderful human being, and you know, he's so good with the youth program and the kids, and not only just the kids, but all of the people that he comes in contact with. And he's nothing but a positive, encouraging person. And if you're friends with him on Facebook, and you read some of the inspirational things that he writes down, you know, it's all about.
The first time, of course, I'd seen him in person. He's physically imposing. He's a big man.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, he plays this heel character, and he plays it very well. But to meet him in person and to actually speak to him, he's a very positive and encouraging person.
Yeah.
And it's all about self-motivation and you know, making it happen for yourself.
Yep. He's everything that Thunderous Tom isn't. So. All right, that's all for me. I just wanted to weigh in very quickly.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you and Maureen, Ed.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Thank you. Happy holidays to you, gentlemen. We'll talk to you on the other side.
Thank you very much.
Take care, Ed.
All right.
We'll see you later. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Kid Scrawny himself, Ed McCarver.
I still say Jacob could take him.
That would be a fun match.
I'm still waiting for the Hollywood match versus me.
Yes. Hollywood J.
If Jacob find his way here.
Right, Hollywood J. He'd have to find his way to the arena first.
Don't make the excuse that he got lost. He'll just be too scared to fight me.
But TNA news.
TNA news? Who
What's
wants to hear
going on?
that?
What's going on? It's still imploding
Well,
right before your very eyes.
It's showing itself, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'm happy that Magnus is now the new TNA World Heavyweight Champion, who can be, and maybe he can be turning heel.
Yes.
And of course, the results of Feast are fired.
Yes,
Chavo Guerrero is
Chavo
gone.
got fired. EC3, Ethan Carter III, got a tag team title shot. Whoever the tag partner will be, they'll be the one-man tag. DJ Team Ion got X Division, and Gunner got surprisingly the World Heavyweight.
So we know at least 2 people watched TNA this week.
Yeah, I think we were the only 2. I think we were the only 2.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
And of course, former guest of the Squared Circle.
Yeah.
Our good friend Craig Andrews.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw the post on Facebook today, but he has a picture on there with Dixie
Yeah, he
Carter.
got a little FaceTime with Dixie Carter.
Not that big of an accomplishment.
So, I don't know, mister. Maybe he's in negotiations to purchase TNA. I think I got some spare change in my car.
Yeah, I think I got 50 cents.
Yeah, that's about all TNA's worth about now. You know, with Chavo being gone, more than likely.
Do you think he'll show back up in WWE?
In some capacity.
I think he'll just do what he did with Hornswoggle and just get beat up by somebody.
You know, hey, a paycheck's a paycheck, and you know Vince is very loyal to the Guerrero family. Obviously, keeping Vicky employed for all this time. You know, although she does earn her keep. She's an excellent heel. She's an excellent villain, and people love to hate her, and she does her job very well.
Like The Miz used to be.
Yeah, the Miz needs to go back to being a heel as well.
Like Orton.
But I would love to hear from anyone that bought the Raw 20th anniversary box set.
I have not as of yet.
No, I couldn't cough up the hefty price tag for that one, but possibly I'll wait to see it used or maybe I'll get gift cards down the road. Wink,
Maybe,
wink.
yeah. Maybe even wait a while. Maybe you might find it on Amazon.
Yeah.
Cheaper.
Yeah. Hopefully the price will come down. I mean, the thing of it is that we just bought the Raw 1000th episode DVD set. We've got the 10-year anniversary, the 15-year anniversary of Raw. So how much, and we have the best of seasons 1 and 2 that were released. So how many episodes of Raw, and how many times can I keep buying the same product over and over and over?
Oh, absolutely.
As much as I want.
Yeah.
And especially now with the pay-per-view is now coming out twice a month now.
Yeah. Yeah. TNA. Whew. WWE stock up again, 1540 this week.
Does Stephanie still have any left?
I have no idea.
Why don't you buy some?
But 1540 is the highest it's been in a while. So that's good to know.
So obviously, I mean, they're still doing the business if the stock is going up. I mean,
yeah, I think a lot of that is with the holiday season. It's the video game.
I agree.
The 2K14.
Well, now that the Raw box that come out, it's a little bit of that.
And
a little bit, yeah.
And of course, they have a house show coming up 2 days after Christmas.
That's correct, right here in the XL Center in Hartford.
Well,
the card has been bandied about, but
usually it doesn't happen. But so far they got Orton defending the 2 titles against John Cena with Booker T.
Just say winning the 2 titles.
Yeah, winning if that match actually happens with special guest referee Booker T.
Wow.
What does he do anymore? Nothing. And then Kane versus Big Show, which overall will be a good match.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's all they announced so
That's all
far.
they've announced.
With other superstars included.
Yeah, we've been to the holiday episodes, tapings for WWE, and they're fun. They're house shows. They're all dark matches, but they do give you more bang for your buck and a nice show. It's good entertainment.
Speaking of dark matches, what I've read from my sources, they might put out a dark match. They might put out a DVD of dark matches.
Yeah, that'll be fun. The best
and of course, this Saturday evening on NBC is the Tribute to the Troops.
Yes, and that was filmed about a month ago.
What time is that on?
I want to say 8 o'clock. Is it? I believe this Saturday on NBC.
Check your local listings for Tribute to the Troops on NBC.
And Daughtry?
Mm.
So that's always a fun episode to watch as well. And they put out one of those on DVD a while back. I don't know why they haven't. That would be a great DVD set. Would be the best of Tribute to the Troops, and just to show them with the troops itself, not necessarily for the matches, but to show the behind the scenes and meeting the soldiers.
Is this the first time that it's been on NBC, or has it always been on NBC?
I thought it was always on NBC. Yeah, because I mean their WWE relationship with NBC goes back to Saturday Night's Main Event, and Vince coordinating that with Dick Ebersol.
And that's when they got the highest ratings over Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, yeah, they would run once a month in the time slot of Saturday Night Live, and they would beat Saturday Night Live's rating. So it's a good thing. That would be a fun box set to have. Some of the Tribute to the Troop stuff.
Yep. Well, main event, WWE main event. The Miz face.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
I'm trying to think. One of Curtis Axel, after Ryback and him were coming out and making fun of Santa and all that. Miz was on commentary, and that happened in another match, which I can't think about.
You need to take notes.
That's overrated.
Hit your newsstands now, or your comic book store. Mick Foley authored the latest incarnation of WWE comics, which are available now. So that may attribute to the stock going up. And there's also a companion hardcover book coming out in March for the 50th anniversary of WWE. And it's a promising exclusive
Keep
photos.
your eyes open for that.
Exclusive photos, interviews, and stories that'll go along with the recent 50-year DVD, 50 years of WWE DVD.
How long do you think AJ Lee is going to hold the title?
I thought since she smacked that reporter, she was going to lose it to Natalia.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but she still got it.
Well, if you saw the finale of Total Divas, I think Natalia sabotaged herself by making some drunken phone calls to Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, yes, that was quite a finale, huh?
Yeah.
She got drunk.
Yeah.
So I can't
she went
entirely blame her.
into Brie mode, as they say. And,
that was quite a finale.
Yeah, I found it amusing that Stephanie played the messages back on camera, and Natalia definitely was not herself, shall we say.
Yeah, you can't entirely blame her.
So, well, she made the choice.
Yeah.
When you make the choice to consume, copious amounts of alcohol.
And I mean, she was quite nervous. She could have lost her job over that. I mean,
I didn't think that was going to happen, but it added drama to the show to make her think that she was.
Well, some people say she got fired because she's related to Bret Hart. Some people might say that when it's not true.
Right.
And of course, you had the big wedding.
Yes.
Of Daniel Bryan.
Yes. Well, not quite the wedding, but.
Yeah, the engagement
party, right.
The engagement of Daniel Bryan and Brie.
Yes.
What do you think is going to happen with the relationship between John Cena and Nikki?
I think she's going to move out.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, it seems like he gets too uptight about things.
Right. And, John Cena looking at her and telling her that I'm not going to get married and I'm not going to have children. I think that's a deal breaker right there for most women, really. But I do have to say that him coming out and saying that and being so blunt, knowing that it may cost him his relationship, is is commendable on his part, because he could just strung her along and say,
I give him credit for at least being honest.
And leave that glimmer of hope there so that he can keep his relationship with her. So he's a stand-up guy in that respect, saying, hey, this is how it is, and this is how it's going to be.
We have to wait and see now until March, huh?
Yes. Yes, Total Divas will come back for another season in March. So a lot of stuff
What did
going
they do? These were half seasons they just did?
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't sure how it was going to,
so they
be
did
received.
half seasons.
Yeah. And they, E kept, ordering more episodes. So, yeah, it's a smash hit, and it's getting good ratings, and at times it's beat Raw.
So far they're going to go up to season 3.
Yeah, they've been signed till season 3, but if the ratings stay steady, they'll keep going like any other show.
So what happened on Raw?
What did happen on Raw?
What did happen on Raw? That's why I said, it's kind of tough now because a week went by since. I was hoping to have Jay here because Jay always has his notes, but we don't know where Hollywood is.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Kidnapped again.
He's probably stuck in this holiday traffic. My goodness, it's crazy out there.
No, he got kidnapped.
What do you think now, since we haven't seen Paul Heyman? Do you think we'll see him surface anytime soon?
You know what? I hope they leave him backstage and let him write some of the episodes.
Because we need to have some stuff rewritten.
Yes.
Didn't him and Coulter write 2 episodes as Raw one time?
Yeah, on the fly. Yeah, they wrote it as it was happening. But, Zeb Coulter, Dutch Mantel, has been in the business a very long time, and most of it has been behind the scenes and writing and, helping out with people's careers. And it's just now that his character has exploded on screen. And, of course, Paul Heyman has done everything in this business. And
that's why they call him the Weasel.
Yeah, he needs to be backstage writing the episodes, and I think JR would be a great writer, because he's got the mind for it. But
isn't he still doing some writing for their internet and their magazine, JR?
I think he's doing some peripheral stuff, but nothing, full time. I think he's pretty much, one step away from retirement.
You think so?
At least in the wrestling business.
I miss that slobber knocker.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not a real word.
But now, what's going on now with the youth program? Do they have another training session coming up?
We expect to see Quint relatively soon, I hope. And Quint Johnson, the head trainer over there, and obviously with Joseph Von Schmidt. And they will have another session starting up. I believe it was mid-January, but we don't have the date yet. But you saw the footage here. You saw us interview Kyle and Luke's. I can never
Luke
remember.
Skywalker.
Right. Yes. That's copywritten material. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Luke and Kyle, two of the other students. You saw the footage of the match, and more than likely January. So hey, if you want to be a wrestler, you want to learn how to be a wrestler, a manager, a referee, an announcer, a diva, of course, PWA is the place to be.
Now, I understand their next card is February 22nd?
Yes, February 22nd.
The owner, Joseph Von Schmidt, is trying to get one in January.
Because really, we don't have anything going on in the Indies pretty much until then. I know our friend Eric Newton has one scheduled January 4th in Mass.
Yeah.
In West Springfield, but I'm not sure if we're going to make it with the Squared Circle limo because the day after is Hollywood J's birthday.
Yes, yes.
So.
And Hollywood J likes to celebrate.
So. But I don't know of any other cards coming up.
Well, the holiday season makes it rough. I mean, people, not only budget-wise, people are going out and buying gifts and spending money unnecessarily. And going a little overboard. So, it doesn't, it's not good for business to book a show right now. People are traveling for the holidays, and also the weather factors into the decision of whether or not to book a show.
Oh, absolutely, especially the New England weather.
Yes. We had snow, and then now it's all melting. We had 60-degree weather. It's been nuts.
60 degrees, yes. I hear parts of the state hit 70 yesterday.
Wow. So all that snow we got, like the 3-4 inches that we did get, it's gone now.
Thank God.
Insane.
Thank God, because I know I tried to venture out Saturday night and couldn't get through on the sidewalks. I had to drive in the street.
Wow.
Because the curb cuts weren't clear and sidewalks aren't all cleared off. But. So, what's the news for Raw tonight? Anybody got any word on what's going to happen on Raw tonight?
Mark Henry versus Sandow, Good versus Bad Santa. That's all I got.
Do we have any matches? Do we know of any matches that are going to take place tonight?
They really haven't announced a whole lot. I think this was a Raw that was taped, if I'm not mistaken. This was filmed maybe last week.
So it's not live tonight?
I don't believe it's live tonight.
It's pre-taped.
Yeah, I mean, these guys and gals need to spend time with their family too, and again, travel falls into it, and weather falls into it, and and so forth, and they're all from different parts of the country. Because
where are they supposed to be tonight? Where's it coming out of tonight?
I believe last week they were in Houston, Dallas.
Yeah, so it's got to be out west somewhere.
Yeah.
And then, of course, they're going to be with their families, and then they're going to be in Hartford 2 days after Christmas. So, give them some time off. We all deserve it.
So, homecoming after the holiday for WWE, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, and those are great shows because you never know what's going to happen, and they're always a surprise. But obviously, you're not going to see any title changes at a house show. That's not.
Oh no, they always save that
matches
for when it's televised.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? How much longer do you think the Rhodes will hold?
It's not.
I don't see anybody really challenging them and you know, being in that next in that slot to take it over. You know, the Usos I don't think are ready yet.
It's not how long they'll have, it's who will get it.
Yeah.
Usos, they give them the push, but they always lose the match.
Yeah.
I can see primetime players. They are definitely ready.
Yeah.
What about Mark
Rod
Henry
Wayne.
and
That's a good
Langston?
tag team. Yeah, that's a good tag team.
Yeah, that could be.
But
Mark Henry can't fit the belt around his waist.
have to wear it as a wristband.
Yeah.
well,
Hey, what time is it?
He might be able to, because it has a lot more plates on it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, though. I'm thinking they could be the next tag team. Langston
They're
and
good.
Mark Henry.
Well, they might have to get rid of the IC off Langston.
Well, whoever gets the tag team titles from the Rhodes Brothers, there will be some controversy, and it will lead to Cody versus Dustin at WrestleMania. We're going to have a brothers feud.
Yep,
So
brothers feud again.
to get the belts off of them, there's going to be some sort of
Just like
controversy.
the famous Undertaker versus Kane matches.
Absolutely.
Brother versus brother.
Hardy versus Hardy, WrestleMania 25.
Yeah. So that will be what it's going to lead to. So whoever comes up and grabs those belts, that'll be the start of the feud between Goldust and Cody Rhodes.
Well, there aren't any many good tag teams, because we got Reigns and Rollins, which the Shield will probably break up soon.
Yep.
Primetime players, the Usos, the Lost Matadors, and then Langston and Mark Henry.
The Real Americans, did you
Oh
mention?
yeah, Real Americans.
Right.
Yeah, the beard and the best and the beard. So it's about 7.
Yeah.
We the people.
Right. Well, Punk and Bryan, I don't think they would give them the belts. It would be like the Ring of Honor team.
Yeah, I don't think Vince wants to do that.
Right. Of course, Cesaro came from Ring of Honor also. Cesaro. Excuse me.
And like we always stated here, Vince doesn't like anything he didn't create.
That's right. Vince is not like
and
anything
Wyatt.
he doesn't create.
Wyatt, Luke Harper, and Eric Rowan.
Yeah. That's a possibility too.
We're here.
I didn't face the Shield yet.
I'm waiting to see that.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
The Shield. I mean, you would think that would be a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Because they only got 3 trios.
But
And 3MB is down to 2, because Heath Slater supposedly had surgery.
what about Ryback?
That's 2
Ryback
people.
and Axel? Axel.
That's
Curtis
2 people
Axel?
dead.
Yeah.
I would like to see the Shield versus the Wyatts.
Yeah.
3-on-3.
But yeah, that may be the breakup of the Shield. The Wyatts causing the breakup somehow. But
You think we'll have to wait till WrestleMania for that?
You spared the wrong person again.
I don't think it'll be that. I don't think they'll make us wait that long.
Maybe one of the next pay-per-views.
But yeah, definitely.
I definitely think it'll take place on the pay-per-view.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a pay-per-view caliber match.
What about Wyatt versus the Shield Elimination Chamber?
I don't know how you would do that. In the Elimination Chamber, or
Yes.
just at that pay-per-view?
In the Elimination Chamber.
No, I don't
And
think.
each member gets out of the chamber.
I don't think it'll be in the
One at a time.
Elimination Chamber.
Well, we're only going to have 1 this year.
What's that?
Or in 2 titles. Because there used to be
Right.
both, so
Right.
why not? Seth Rollins can start off as, I don't know, Eric Rowan.
Yeah, then you'd have, I don't know, it might work, but it would be different.
Be a tag team Elimination Chamber.
Yes.
Have both tag teams in 1 pod.
Just remember now, Triple
different.
H is the king of wrestling, according to Stephanie.
Oh, really? He was the king of kings.
My
now he's
husband,
the king of
king of kings, yeah.
the king of wrestling.
Triple
now.
H.
Yeah, that authority.
He's the best.
That the authority storyline is. I don't know. I'm not optimistic.
Between her and Dixie, I don't know who's worse.
I'm waiting for somebody to say the king of kings.
The king of kings?
Just pissed Triple H off.
Oh.
And the champion of champions of champions pissed Randy Orton off. What?
That doesn't make any sense.
Makes perfect sense. He'll have 3 championships.
And which 3 would that be?
I don't know. Championships.
That's silly.
So, Jacob, when do you think we're going to actually see the Abyss come back to TNA?
As soon as the check clears?
When was the last time we saw him? Slammiversary last year?
Yeah, it's been over a year since they've had this whole Joseph Park gimmick.
Well, since Master Ball is his match, so it might come out to save, like, Park. They'll have someone come out as him and save Joseph Park, because that's his
This
match.
whole thing with EY is funny.
Yeah.
You are the Abyss. Like, we didn't know that already.
Right.
I thought we were partners.
It didn't take us long to figure that out.
Right.
But,
It's like you not knowing that Mankind is Mick Foley.
yeah.
Well, I'm still on record as saying that the Joseph Park angle was great.
Yeah.
It was one of the better things that TNA has done in quite some time.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I thought it was a great angle, but it's like, I knew right away. I'm like, that's the Abyss.
And reports are that Jeff Jarrett has finally parted ways with TNA.
He did.
Yes.
Where's Matt Morgan been?
I don't know.
He's just like MIA, right? Because for a while there, it was reported he was coming back to WWE, but then that fell through.
Yeah.
Wasn't he in, like, Japan or something helping Jeff Jarrett?
I don't know.
Because for people that may not know, he's from Fairfield.
That's correct.
Matt Morgan.
Yes. Yes, and he's also Bill from Fairfield. And I believe he trained in Waterbury.
I believe so, yeah.
Around the time that Velvet Sky.
Of course, Velvet Sky,
Mr.
another
Boldred,
Connecticut
Joseph
native.
von Schmidt, and all the friends of the show over here.
Oh,
The
and
award-winning Squared Circle.
That's right.
Madison Rain came back.
Great to see her back,
Yeah.
Madison Rain.
Yes.
That
yes.
brings them up, what,
Great to
7?
see her back. Great
Mm.
to see her front. Any angle of Madison
He
Rain.
said it, not me.
Any angle of Madison Rain.
That brings them up to, what, 7 knockouts, including Christy Hemme?
Yep.
Yeah, but she's not,
Still
an
a
in-ring
knockout.
talent.
Still a knockout. She's in the ring.
Yeah, you know what I mean. She doesn't wrestle.
Who said that?
Considering John Cena a wrestler.
According to Daniel Bryan, he's an entertainer.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan's a wrestler.
Hey, that's my brother you're talking about.
So why is he the champion?
He should be.
I know,
He
right?
should be, but that goes back to what we were saying, that Vince doesn't like anything he doesn't create.
So, I guess the feuds keep going in the WWE, huh?
Yes.
Be interesting to see what we see tonight, no?
It should be fun. But we mentioned Mario Mancini earlier, and the last time Mario was on, he said he would not return because we failed to cater with Jersey Mike's. And I just happened to be in Jersey Mike's last week, and I spoke to the owner, Mark, and Mark said that he did see our episode, and consequently he treated Mr. Mario Mancini to his wonderful food.
Complimentary.
Yes. So compliments of the Squared Circle. Mr. Mancini got a free lunch. And
Who says we don't take care of our guests, huh?
oh, we always do, one way or another.
And of course, Talking with Tom does the same thing.
Yes. Yes.
Take care of our guests all the time, so.
Yes. That's always a fun thing. You got anything coming up with talking with Tom?
January 7th, our 20th anniversary.
Wow.
Start of our 20th year, January 7th.
Are we going to see a 20th anniversary box set out of the Talking with Tom?
Maybe. Maybe one of these days I'll work on it, but I have a very special tribute on my 20th anniversary to my good friend Mike Warren,
Yes.
who many people may remember on WTNH as Mr. Goober.
Yes.
Mike Warren just passed away recently, and he is the one who basically launched my TV career.
Oh, so we have him to blame.
Yes, I was on Mr. Goober quite a few times back in the 70s. Matter of fact, if you go to my Facebook page, you'll see that's my profile picture.
Yes, yes.
So it should be quite an episode that evening. It's going to be a 90-minute special with Mr. Ed McCarver, and I believe old reliable Luann LeClaire will be with us that night, too.
And you're going to set up a highlight reel?
Yeah.
Excellent.
We're going to have clips of this past season, and I'm going to throw in a few vintage clips, and like I said, we'll have the tribute to Mike. Mike was gracious enough to come on a few years back, and we showed some actual footage of the Mr. Goober program. Unfortunately, I wasn't in the clip. He couldn't find that in his archives. Probably burned it.
Right.
But I think we have something ready, you said, Jacob?
Yeah, we do have some footage. We went on location. We've shot a couple of things so far, and we went to the Ultimate MMA right on State Street around the corner here.
This is Andrew Colandrelli?
Yes, we have a 1-hour video that we put together, a video package for the Ultimate MMA to show you what goes on down there and maybe get you interested in becoming an MMA fighter. You know, because we do the youth program, we do the PWA. We've had a lot of the wrestlers on from PWA, and if you want to be a wrestler, that's the place to be. But if you want to be an MMA fighter, the place to be is the Ultimate MMA Training Center on State Street in North Haven, or on Brushy Hill Road in Brantford. We're going to show you a little bit of a fight sequence, and we'll come back.
Great footage there.
Yeah, our videographer, Dylan Zimmerman. And if you watch the entire clip, Aubrey St. John did a great interview. And we had a lot of fun. Andrew Calandrelli, who was also a guest on our show, has a match coming up. Excuse me, it's a fight.
February.
I believe
Sun.
Yeah, I believe it's going to be February in Mohegan Sun. It's not, the ink isn't dry on the contract yet, but hopefully that'll happen relatively soon. We'll have Andrew back on and get you out there to see Bellator at Mohegan Sun.
And of course, I just got word today that also our CrossFit is done.
Yes, yeah. We went out to Guilford CrossFit. Our good friend Mario Mancini works out there, and the day that we were there, Paul Roma happened to show up, so we got a little bit of footage of Mario working out with Paul Roma, which was fantastic. Two former WWF superstars, and Clint over at Whip It CrossFit in Guilford was a gracious host, and we got some great footage, and we did a really nice profile of what he does, and the interview with him, he's just got a passion for what he does. He quit his full-time gig and put his heart and soul into this Whip It CrossFit, and he's really behind it 100%, and he's changed Mario's physique, as you can see if
Mario
you watch.
stated here too. I mean, when we had him on.
Yeah, and he's doing a lot of good for a lot of people, and he's got a really nice facility out there. I know it's a little bit of a ride from here in North Haven, but I was impressed with it, and some of the things that you'll see in the video, I'd be hard pressed to do. And even Mario is sweating it out a little bit, and it's a fantastic program for all ages, as Clint explains. That it helps not only just in physical fitness, but it's a training tool for other sports. If you want to be a football player, basketball, baseball, etc., those workouts will make you stronger and more acute at whatever sport you choose. So it was a lot of fun.
We're being invaded here by a Yankees fan.
Yeah, yeah. We just had a Yankees fan walk into the studio. It's always fun here, though. It's all in good fun. So.
Can we burn the hat?
Get out of here. Red Sox fan only.
Right.
We have an all Red Sox panel tonight.
That's right, the all Red Sox panel. Hollywood J really isn't a baseball guy, is he?
No.
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 What else is on the horizon?
Don't know. Like I said, we're kind of on a low now because it's the holiday season.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to report on some of the independent wrestling, but within our local immediate area, there's really nothing going on. I mean, I can tell you about cards in like West Virginia and
yeah,
East
like
Bufu, Idaho.
Like our sisters showed up. Well, no. I'm just saying our sister show reports on the other cards.
And I'm not saying that he said that, number one.
No, I'm saying
and
it
I'm not
as
saying
a positive manner.
Right. I'm not saying it's a negative thing, but we choose not to focus on that. But,
well, we stay local, but I'm just saying if they want to go to other cards, there are other ones out there that are a bit of a drive.
Yes. Yeah. Or a flight.
Yeah.
Mind you.
But as far as anything local, I don't know of anything until, like we said, January or February.
If you want to hop on a plane, you can go down to Ecuador and see Little Schmidt fight.
That's going to be what, in January?
In February, I believe.
February?
Yeah, after the PWA show. February 22nd is the PWA show at the Boys and Girls Club in Bristol again. And then Joseph von Schmidt leaves, I think, 2 or 3 days later to go down to South America and be reunited with his protege and DNA share, Little Schmidt. Little Schmidt currently has 3 titles, so he's taking after his mentor. I don't think he's going to get up to 16 anytime soon, but he is well on his way with 3 titles. So Joseph von Schmidt and Little Schmidt reunited in Ecuador late February, early March, and if we can get the executive jet, maybe we'll take a trip down to Ecuador.
Make sure Jay's not flying.
I currently,
don't let Jay fly it.
Right, and I'm currently on the no-fly list. So I don't think I'll make that trip, but it's possible you can go down and give us the exclusive.
Well, if I have my new chair by then,
yes.
maybe I could put a turbojet on it.
That would be a documentary in itself. Tom Goes to Ecuador.
There you go.
And somehow Jay will get you lost.
Wheels across America, and you go down the 95 corridor down to Florida, and the wheelchair across the Panama Canal.
There you go. But like I said, hopefully I should have my new chair by then. So.
Yes, that is a TV special in itself. That ordeal that you've gone through for that.
All I know is everything is in the works now, so I should be hearing any time now, I hope.
You should get a jetpack.
Oh, that's Quint, yeah.
What's the word from Quint?
Apparently he's having a little difficulty getting here.
Did he get lost?
No.
Where's
no.
James?
Doesn't have Hollywood with him, does he?
No, right. He's got Hollywood GPS. I'm sorry to be doing this on the air, but we were expecting a visit from Quint Johnson, but he's been delayed. Unfortunately, we will have to reschedule.
It's all the Yankees fan fault.
We'll have to reschedule Mr. Quint Johnson.
It's the curse of Jay.
Right, for a future episode. But do you have any shout-outs for the holidays? Anyone you want to talk to?
I just want to wish all my family and friends out there tonight watching a very happy holiday and happy New Year. Hope you enjoy your celebration this week.
And we will be in studio next Monday?
Yes, we'll be here next Monday.
We'll be here to wish you a happy New Year. The only thing I really need to say is everyone out there, just be safe. You know,
Absolutely.
people are distracted and a little harried and
No texting.
have their mind on other
and
things.
of course, you ever notice it seems like all the crazy stuff happens over the holidays.
Yeah. So just pay attention, be careful, be safe. With the hot weather, the snow melted, but when it turns cold, all that water is going to freeze again.
Black ice.
So we're going to have some black ice out there. Just be careful. Get where you're going to be with your loved ones. And you'd rather be there late and make it than try to hurry and not make it at all.
And of course, I'll be back in town on Wednesday for Christmas. I'll be having dinner at my sister Kathy's house.
Yes.
This Wednesday, and then.
And what time would that be?
3 o'clock, I believe. She's
There we are.
having us over. So.
Okay, I'll be
Spending
there.
the day over there, and then Thursday afternoon I'll be back here at NHTV to do some editing for the anniversary show.
Excellent. We're looking forward to that. That should be great, and that's 20 years. That still just boggles my mind.
Right, but I didn't think I'd make it past 1. Never mind 20.
Right.
It will be all Ed's fault if you never got past 1.
I was just talking to my nephew this afternoon. My nephew Steven said he couldn't believe it's 20 years. He was a freshman in high school when I started.
When the show started.
And his first experience on the air, at that time NHTV was at the old Knights of Columbus over here on Broadway.
Uh-huh.
We did a live New Year's Eve show, and Walter Mann had hooked up, I don't know if it looked like a trash can with a flashlight, and we had it on the flagpole out the Knights of Columbus, so we had our own ball drop at midnight.
Oh.
Here's my nephew Steven on the TV pulling the...
Oh, wow.
I can still remember that.
Wow. So, yeah, 20 years ago, and you're creating memories that last a lifetime. 20 years ago, you weren't even around.
Whose fault was that?
Just the universe.
No, it's all yours.
No.
It's all the Yankees fans. It's all their fault.
Yeah.
It's hard, like you said, I should really think about putting together a nice box set. I got so many tapes. Back then, we weren't on DVD. It's all VHS.
Right.
So I have a lot of old shows that I need to convert over to DVD.
Right. Well, back then you had the guy with the stone and the hammer.
The Flintstones.
Carving it out for you.
Which I'm sure Ed remembers.
Right. I think he has his first dinosaur that he rode, right? Yeah. They didn't have horsepower back then. It was dinosaur power.
Ed was driving like the Flintstones with his feet.
Right. There we go. So I could use that car right about now because that would save me on gas.
Can't we all, right?
We need to go back to that.
I know, with these gas prices now.
Yeah, it's insane. But tonight on Raw, it should be interesting. Coming up, go to Hartford XL Center. Excuse me. I'm old school. I still call it the Civic Center. The XL Center on December 27th. I believe the $15 tickets are still available.
Tickets still available?
Yeah, it's been a while since they've sold out their events, but it's a fun night out. When is SmackDown taping?
No, what about SmackDown a couple times ago when
the whole
more
than half the arena was blanking it off.
Yeah.
But the stock is up, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's a good thing. Wish TNA could say that, huh?
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe our buddy Craig Andrews. We don't know.
We know, and that's speculation on our part. But
Yeah, that's speculation.
there is a photo on Mr. Andrews' Facebook of himself with Dixie Carter.
Yeah, and he did say it was a business meeting, so
And it's none of your business.
we don't know.
But we'll see. You know,
Maybe some of the TNA talent at a future RWE event.
so our speculation on the villain in the Scooby-Doo at WrestleMania, right? They're going to unmask it, and maybe it'll be Dixie Carter.
There you go.
Stephanie McMahon.
And she would have got away with it if it weren't for those damn meddling kids. Or Ted Turner. That would be a great. That would be a great villain. Take off the
or
mask.
Eric Bischoff.
Eric Bischoff. Oh, perfect. Perfect
Eric
for
Bischoff.
Russo.
Oh, goodness me, Vince Russo. Please don't let it be Vince Russo. But they take the mask off the villain. And it's
Stephanie
Ted Turner.
McMahon.
I told you I was in the wrestling business. But I think I'll predict that it's Santino Marella pulling a rib on everyone. But it'll
Stephanie
definitely be
McMahon.
fun. And when is the Rumblers cartoon coming out? That's
No, those aren't Rumblers. Those are the new.
Brawling Buddies?
Brawling Buddies.
No. They're like Rumblers, but the whole big thing is they stretch.
Okay.
I
When's the cartoon coming on then?
don't know.
Like Stretch Armstrong?
Stack Down are the Legos they just came out with.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name.
I don't know, but they have another cartoon coming on. So the content for this network is growing, but the network is nowhere to be seen
Yeah,
yet.
where's the network? Yeah.
More than likely, the network's gonna. The last report was that it's going to be an online network only. It's not going to be on your physical cable company. It's going to be like a Netflix streaming service, and you will have to subscribe at X amount of dollars per month.
That'd be the only way to get WrestleMania.
And more than likely, it may be the only way to get WrestleMania this year is to subscribe to their new channel. But with only 2 minutes left, gentlemen, happy holidays. Be
Thank
safe.
you. Thank you.
I'll be with you for the holiday.
Don't shake my hand.
I'll shake your hand.
Do it now.
So, with that being said, everyone have a safe and happy holiday, and we will see you next week. And we'll meet up to New Year's.
Happy holidays,
Happy
everyone.
holidays. Thank
From
you for
the
watching.
squared circle.
The award-winning Squared Circle.
Why didn't you say that?
Good night, everyone.